Please welcome to the stage Assistant Professor of English, Dr. Sheela Jane Menon.
Good evening. I'm delighted to be here to help welcome our alumni back to campus and to celebrate the Dickinson Forward initiative. I'm a Malaysian of Indian ancestry raised in Malaysia, Singapore, and Honolulu, and now a naturalized US citizen. So I bring a unique vantage point to my role as a faculty member on this campus, to questions of race, identity, and belonging in my research and teaching, to the work of mentoring Dickinson students, especially as a faculty woman of color at a predominantly white liberal arts college. And what I see from where I stand are students who are invested in creativity, critical thinking, and collaboration. In their senior thesis projects, every English major strives to develop an original, daring, and deeply researched piece of literary scholarship. I'm teaching this year-long course right now, and I'm blown away by what our students want to research. The role of women in intergenerational narratives, the relationship between science fiction, culture, and race, intergenerational trauma in coming-of-age novels. They are fearless in the face of big ideas and excited to examine how literature complicates them. Throughout this year, these seniors will be researching and writing intensely as they struggle to answer big, critical questions. They'll hone their ability to give each other collaborative, constructive feedback. They'll strive to articulate nuanced, layered analysis and arguments. And I have no doubt that they are engaged in the vital work of preparing for a meaningful life beyond Dickinson. I'm excited when I think about the work our English majors are already doing in the world and the paths they took to get there. Kristen Kim, class of 2021, was not only an award-winning student in our department, she was also an active member of the theater and arts departments and co-winner of the annual Weiss Prize for the Creative Arts. She's now an editorial assistant with Hachette Book Group in New York City, one of the nation's top 5 publishers. She loves her work, she loves being in New York City, and she's already reaching out to connect Dickinson students to internships in her office. I see Kristen's creativity and sense of community echoed in the students leading the Asian and Asian American collective here on campus. I am proud to be one of the faculty advisors for this group, along with my dear friend and colleague in sociology, Professor Helene Lee. Throughout the pandemic, these students have worked incredibly hard to build solidarity, virtually and in person. They reached out to us, requesting moderated conversations on the Black Lives Matter movement, the rise in anti-Asian hate crime, and the challenges of navigating mental health issues during this pandemic. This past year, they've focused on building a joyful, sustaining community back on campus, with field trips to a local sunflower festival, Asian American movie nights, and celebrations of AAPI Heritage Month. The executive board for this group includes students who are majoring in almost every division of the college. And as the seniors prepare to graduate, they're already strategizing for how to train the next cohort of student leaders to keep this collective moving forward. This snapshot of what I see as a faculty member reaffirms my belief that our campus needs a vibrant cross-section of students, especially students who, for financial reasons, may not think they belong in college, let alone a place like Dickinson. The poet Reginald Shepard writes, "Art reminds us of the intrinsic value of things, including ourselves. For the reader, as well as for the writer, poetry should shake one out of one's habitual ways of seeing and thinking, conceiving and perceiving." I believe in the necessity of finding ways to shake up the lives of current and future Dickinsonians. I think we all want to help students build new ways of seeing and thinking, conceiving and perceiving. And in doing so, I hope we can radically expand our vision of who belongs on this campus and how they might one day shake up our world.